Hello all, welcome to the channel. So let's do something very interesting, which is quite common and quite useful when you're doing a machine learning or training any model. So today we are going to learn it how we can upload a data set on Hugging Face. So we all know that Hugging Face is quite popular nowadays and is quite popular for storing multiple models, different kind of models you can see and fetch it, but you can also store a data set, so which we can later on you can use it for fine tuning or model training if you want to train your models from the scratch. So for that, what I have, this is a simple notebook that allows you to store the data on the Hugging Face data set. For that, I'll have to you must have the Hugging Face account before you actually run this particular piece of code. And you're going to need two Python libraries, dataset and Hugging Face Hub. So Hugging Face with the hub, I'm going to log in into my account, and then dataset is something that I'll use it for uploading. So let me run this one. Meanwhile, it does the installation. I'll go to the my Hugging Face account. So I have this Hugging Face account here. There's nothing uploaded yet. So what I'm going to create here is a repository where I'm going to upload a data set. So you can go to the new data set, and then you can say what's going to be the data set name. So let's say I'm going to tell, let's say sample data. All right, so this is data set name, and I can make it public, private, whatever you want. So I'm just keep it public, and then I'm going to say okay, create data set. So I have the data set repository created, but you can see there's nothing there, nothing in it. It's just empty data set. So I'm going to keep the track of this particular data set name, because this is where I'm going to use it later on in my code. So hopefully installation is done by now. So I have installed it. Now next I'll try to import the login module of the from the Hugging Face Hub, and then data set. So let's say import this one. All right, and then I'm going to log in. So it's going to basically ask you for the token. So token, you can actually get it from your account. So if you go to settings, and then if you click on the access token, so I have already created token here. If it's not there in your case, you can always create a new token and make sure that it has the right access, otherwise it's not allow you to upload the data set. And then I'm just going to copy this particular token which I have here and then paste it here. So it does, and just say login. Okay, actually you can ignore the get credentials stuff, but anyways, so login is successful, token is valid, and then login is successful. So now what so once you are connected to Hugging Face, now next step you want to do is you want to create a dataset. So I have the sample data CSV, which has two columns. So let me read it what I find out. Very simple, which is quite popular, which just has two columns like ID and student, and then ID is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, and then John, and these are student names. Basically it's just a summary dummy data. So now I want to upload this data set to the Hugging Face, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a dataset object, which is basically from Hugging Face, and then this dataset I'm going to split into train and test, because it might be possible that when you're training a model, you want to have the split. You maybe 70% for the training and 30% for the testing, likewise. So you would definitely want to split your dataset, and then at the end you want to upload your dataset to the Hugging Face Hub. So let's say if I run this one, so it's going to create a dataset object. So you can see that it has actually created the train and the test for me. Since I had 10 records, so it had created 7 records for the training, and then 3 records for the testing. So all is set now. We have the dataset created, we have the login successful. Hopefully now if I push it, so make sure that the where you're pushing is something, this name is same as what you have created earlier. If I go back to my data set which I had created, so sample data set, so make sure this name matches. I'm just going to copy it, so just avoid any stupid errors. So yeah, and let's see if it does upload or not. So yeah, you can see that it started uploading, and you can see it was quite fast because I just had like a 10 rows, which is quite in KB, so very minimal data set. Now if I go back to my Hugging Face, if I refresh this page, probably I should see data set coming up here. Alright, so you can see the dataset ID and the student column, and if I just sort, I'm not sure if you can do it, but yeah, so you have 7 rows for the training and then 3 rows for the testing. So your datasets actually are now available. Now you can actually you can use the dataset for the training purpose. You can call the load dataset API from the phase, and then you can use it. That's it for today. Hope you understand. Hope you like the video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.